watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everybody, and thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
I'm Susan Tran in for Thasmin Mahfouz. We are now in DC's very first cold weather emergency of the season. Take a look at the National Christmas tree right here outside of the White House. A gusty set of winds toppled the 40-foot spruce this afternoon. It was quite a sight, as you could see right there, the massive evergreen decked out in lights lying horizontal there on the ground, but crews, as you can see right there with the crane, able to pull it upright.
Quite a job there. Daniel Hamburg joining us there live in moments as part of our live team coverage on this DMV First Warn Day. Michaela Newton is standing by Montgomery County, which had a little taste of winter this morning.
But first, let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb. And Janessa, let's talk about this cold snap. How long will it last?
A solid 12 more hours before we start transitioning really tomorrow morning into some warmer air. It was really this afternoon you saw the core of the cold, and overnight tonight, definitely the single-digit feel-like temperatures from Kaiser into the Cumberland area. DC, I see the lowest that we will get with wind chills down to about 22 degrees, and then we'll have a gradual warm-up throughout the afternoon. So today was really the big event, and then really tomorrow things will start to get a little bit better. Here's your current wind gusts that are been very sporadic in nature out towards Manassas into Loudoun County, up to 20 to 25 miles per hour, 16 mile per hour wind speeds right now for the metro area. And so that makes a huge difference in what you feel on your face and on your skin. Look at you, Winchester, almost down to the single digits, 11 degrees, 26 for Culpeper into sections of Northern Virginia. Out towards Baltimore County into Anne Arundel County, the air temperature almost matching the wind chill, so the upper 20s to lower 30s. It will be a very frigid night, along with snow squalls that continue to be very persistent across the Ohio Valley, and some of those snow squalls made it down towards Garrett and Grant County. They have been reduced, but out towards Morgantown right now, 76 into the corridor of I-68, seeing a little bit of moisture. They have accumulated about 1 to 2 inches of snow, but things are starting to die down. There's little speckles of those snow squalls just outside of the district, and so if you're walking out and about, you've probably noticed that as well. There's little insulation tonight, so that's going to allow for the cool conditions to really persist. Around that midnight hour, we're still into the middle 20s. As I said, really the core of the cold happened this afternoon into tomorrow morning, and then we're going to track the 40s and then the 50s, near 60 degrees as we go into your late week. I'll have that full breakdown coming up.
All right, Janessa, thanks. We'll see you then. Well, as we saw the blustery conditions, enough to topple the national Christmas tree over at the White House.
And that's where we find our Daniel Hamburg. And Daniel, the tree is back up behind you, but what a scary scramble there.
Yes, Susan and Chris, definitely not the situation the National Park Service wanted to be dealing with just 2 days before the National Christmas Tree Lighting Ceremony. But you can see right behind me, that tree is back lit and upright with a crane holding it upright in place there. The National Park Service says the tree fell around 1 o'clock this afternoon and was down for about 5 hours before being put back upright. In fact, this tree was just planted here 2 weeks ago after the previous tree planted 2 years ago was removed after developing needle cast. That's a fungal disease that causes needles to brown and fall off. This tree is a 40-foot Norway spruce from Monongahela National Forest in West Virginia. So after replacing a snap cable tonight, the National Park Service said the show must go on, although that's not clear if that crane will be there on Thursday night or not. The 101st ceremony will take place Thursday night, complete with a countdown to the lighting and, of course, musical performances. The whole area will open up to the public on Saturday. We're live at the Ellipse. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Oh. Hey, baby. Hey. Oh. Hey.
That is a happy reunion in D.C. Tiffany Worthy is back with her French Bulldog, Hendrix, who was stolen this weekend in Northeast.
Yeah, Worthy says she was messaged through social media today by a woman claiming to have the dog. She says a woman demanded $900 to give him back. Now, the puppy was stolen outside Worthy's home on Saturday. She said the man in this surveillance video had a stun gun and threatened to kill her if she didn't give Hendricks up.
Worthy also says that she paid that ransom, and with the help of a private investigator that she hired, plus police, Hendricks is now home.
Yeah, it certainly has been a hard few months for Worthy. She lost her previous dog in the flooding at District Dog Daycare back in August. Now she's living with this new fear.
I don't feel safe walking, in the community, period. I'm concerned being a D.C. resident, for my life, for his.
Yeah, this case actually one of at least 19 dog nappings D.C. police have investigated over the last 4 years.
And here's the thing, not every stolen dog is safely returned. Our Marielle Carbone is following this story for us and has more from a family who continues to really just hope for the return of their pup.
Jordan Williams tells me the unthinkable happened right here on Capitol Street Southeast. Her boyfriend robbed at gunpoint and their 3 French Bulldogs stolen. Now, hearing that Hendricks was recovered and returned gives her some hope that her pups will be found too. But tonight, she's warning other pet owners that this could happen to anyone.
I feel like it's really hard to deal with. You have your pet forever, and then the day that they're not there just feels like weird.
It's been 2 weeks since Jordan Williams last saw her 3 French Bulldogs, Chewy, Coco, and Buttercup. All 3 stolen at gunpoint.
My boyfriend was walking them around. Someone just pulled out of a car and just started chasing him. He was literally scared for his life. There was guns after him.
Williams says her boyfriend breeds the dogs, but all 3 were kept as pets.
The dogs are expensive. They go for a couple of $1,000. I think that was definitely part of the allure.
It's a growing trend nationwide, with the National Kennel Club reporting dog thefts were up 40% in 2022. Here in D.C., French Bulldog Hendricks was stolen Saturday. The suspect threatening his owner with a stun gun.
I'm concerned being a D.C. resident.
The dog was recovered Tuesday. And last month, Zelina Ahmed was attacked.
I hear the guy with the gun tell him, just grab the dog.
Her Westie, Max, stolen and later recovered. The Humane Rescue Alliance says there are steps to take if your dog is kidnapped. First, file a theft report with police. Contact local vets, shelters, and groomers. Post on social media and hang flyers. The Alliance also recommends microchipping your pets.
Like, people are like, oh, you should get an air tag for your dog, you should get your dog chipped, but those are not even foolproof situations.
Williams says she and her boyfriend are hanging posters and offering a reward for the dogs. Her warning to others tonight:
this can happen to anyone.
And MPD says there are steps you can and should take if you have a high-value dog. You want to avoid walking that dog during late hours at night, but if you have to, you should do it in groups. Stay in well-lit areas and be aware of your surroundings. Reporting in Southeast, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Such scary details for so many dog lovers out there. Also developing in Montgomery County tonight, a fight at a high school sends a student to the hospital, and police have 3 others in custody. There was a fight over at Springbrook High today. Investigators say the 17-year-old had a cut on his head, and the teen accused of stabbing that other student has been charged with first-degree assault and is awaiting a bond hearing. 2 other students are charged with second-degree assault.
And in Northern Virginia, another retail theft bust by the Tyson's Urban Team, this time at Saks Fifth Avenue.
So detectives, they say that they were called to the store yesterday for a group accused of stealing credit cards. And when they arrived, they arrested 3 men from Maryland. Yeah, during the arrest, detectives recovered 44 stolen checks and 290 stolen credit cards. Wow. The Special Police Unit says the group brought $8,000 worth of merchandise from Neiman Marcus before trying unsuccessfully to use the stolen credit cards at Saks. Well, with crime, especially juvenile crime, on the rise all across the DMV, Prince George's County trying to combat the problem and drive down the spike in crimes. Tonight, they held a community meeting. And our reporter, Yamari Sase, was there and has more on what people really want to see done here.
We, the youth, we're speaking to you. We're crying out for help. Are you guys listening?
Youth crime is a problem in Prince George's County.
Right now, the youth have no leadership, have no one to look up to.
Now, according to police, so far this year, 87 juveniles have been arrested for guns, and out of the 530 reported carjackings, 125 juveniles have been arrested.
This has to stop. I don't want my wife to go get gas and next thing you know, somebody has carjacked her and shot her.
Tuesday, dozens of people came out to a juvenile crime forum at Bowie State University, hosted by County Council member Ingrid Watson, to find solutions. Even the youth spoke out.
And when asked if anything could be done to decrease juvenile crime, some said that starting with the home or providing repeat offenders with mentors who can care and support them would be more beneficial.
More security and more just something about, we can help about with students' mental health.
Residents got a chance to share feedback on possible legislation to help reduce youth crime. But most importantly, the goal was to take a step in addressing the issue together.
Tonight is about regaining control of our community, setting an atmosphere of accountability, standards, and expectations.
Reporting in Bowie, Maryland, I'm Yammer Sasay, DC News Now.